This broadcast of A Zappa Affair with the Berkeley Symphony Orchestra is a production of KQED-FM in cooperation with KPFA. And now here's Frank Zappa to introduce Mo and Herb's Vacation.
Sorry for the delay, folks, but you know how it is backstage. No problems. Okay, we're now getting ready to do Mo and Herb's Vacation. First of all, I want to introduce David Ocker, who will be playing the clarinet solo. David, now this is a very difficult piece of music. Bob and Jane was real easy. This one's hard. The one after this is maybe twice as hard as this one. So watch out where you laugh, because you could startle these people, wrong notes all over the place. Big trouble. But please feel free to laugh, because remember, this is entertainment. We're not talking art here, this is entertainment. We're looking at the world's most extensive vaudeville orchestra. And now about the plot of Mo and Herb's Vacation. You got these two guys, one of which pretends periodically to play a clarinet. The other guy pretends to be entranced with what he hears. They get so excited that they dance around a lot. This makes them very tired. They fall asleep on a fake tree. Then they have the same dream. They dream about these two gossamer twins that come whizzing out during the second movement. And then they dream about these guys called the Gilgamesh brothers, who represent their dream state alter egos, who are in hot pursuit of the gossamer twins. They're looking for the same type of illicit gratification that Bob sought in our first number. In the midst of this, a hideous monster appears, called the Decamorph. This monster is pretty hideous. You'll like it a lot. Then, and the ones who were here last night know what I'm talking about. Then, there's this little battle scene, and something bad happens to the monster. And in the third movement, you get to see the wives of these two guys who are dancing really hard and getting hot over the clarinet and the gossamer twins. Their wives appear. Now, in the original story, we had these 18-foot statues which represented the wives as they sort of imagine themselves, but we had a problem. This is entertainment only insofar as you will be entertained. Otherwise, it's the world of art, which means that it's underfunded. And so, although these statues were constructed, they didn't have enough manpower to finish them off in time for the show tonight, because all the available painters and carpenters were working for the Democratic Convention. And this is true. So you're going to have to imagine that we had these big things up there, and that they opened up, and that the big things had horrible, ugly toenails on them. The husbands in this one part of the story were supposed to buff the horrible, ugly toenails of their wives. They're doing some buffing in there, but it's hard to tell what they're doing, because the wives are a little smaller now. Not quite as exciting and not quite as ugly as the big ones, but we've got them in there. So you have the Mo and Herb humiliating themselves before their wives, and the wives loving every moment of it, and demanding to be taken on a vacation to Pamplona, which is a town in Spain that for a long time has this festival that they do where they let the bulls loose in the street and the peasants run around and the bulls chase them and die. And often American record company executives and former managers like to go to a place like this and watch the peasants being badly injured by these large animals. In our presentation tonight, while this is going on, the wives of Mo and Herb will groom themselves and drink champagne while the peasants are being mutilated. There are also a couple of beauticians involved in this. Now last night we had a problem. The beauticians didn't get out there in time. I told everybody they were coming. I think tonight they're going to do it, because the little car is going to be on this side of the stage over here. There won't be a problem. So watch for it at the end of the show, just before it goes black and the curtain comes down. The beauticians and the little silver car. Thank you very much.
Now we await the appearance of conductor Kent Nagano, who will lead the Berkeley Symphony Orchestra in a work which is almost 30 minutes long. It's called Mo and Herb's Vacation. The composer is Frank Zappa.